Hi there, I am Mrs. Brinks, one of the kindergarten teachers, and I wanted to take a minute and share with you some things that are in your packet. Here are some things for parents, just some nice handouts about kindergarten readiness, some things you can do to help your little one get ready for kindergarten, skills they might need to know. So there's some handouts in here. There's also some websites that are great for littles to use either on an iPad or a phone, or if you have a computer at home. The library will be having a summer reading program this summer, and they also have these great little CARES kits that you can check out that have some great activities that you can do at home with your child, some hands-on activities. Reading is always important for your child. Our speech therapists have put together this little calendar with language ideas for you. And then we have this Get Ready for School Success calendar. Find a great place in your house, maybe on your refrigerator or a bulletin board or a door, that you can hang the calendar. And it has some great activities for you to work on over the summer. And the best part is there's some stickers in here for you to add to your calendar. So take advantage of that as well. Finally, there is this wonderful summer bridge book for you. If you have an older student, they might be getting one of these as well, but this one is designed for kids that are coming from preschool into kindergarten. It has some great activities with math and reading, some shapes, some fine motor, and in the back, I want to draw your attention to the back because there are some wonderful little flashcards that I would encourage you to take out and cut apart, maybe put in little Ziploc bags that you can do some fun little games and activities with. This packet that you're going to be getting has a lot of great hands-on materials for you to use with your child. So some of the other kindergarten teachers are going to share with you some of those great resources.
Hi boys and girls, I'm Miss Thompson, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about fine motor. You're going to get in your packet a card with your name on it. You're going to get a marker that you can use to write your name on this card and then wipe it off. You're also going to get your very own kindergarten pencil, and you're going to get some crayons and some Play-Doh that you can use to make your name out of Play-Doh. You could make a ball, you could roll a snake, anything to get your fingers moving so you can get it going around in a circle or making a snake and building your name on your card or beside it. But I'd like to show you what you need to do with your name. Your name card could also be used to maybe write on a piece of paper that you have taped up onto your refrigerator so that you have that finger grip. And moms and dads, there's an example in your packet on the proper finger grip for kindergartners to use. And then you're going to make your letters from the top to the bottom. So we're going from the sky, we call it, to the ground. And you might even have a letter in your name that's called a digger. It's going to dig down. So Myra, she has a digger. Her Y sits on that bottom line, but it also digs down into the bottom. And then we always start at the top and go down. Have fun with your packet, boys and girls.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Nelson. I'm one of the kindergarten teachers here at McBain, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about some math activities that are coming home in your packet as well. One of the pages looks like this. It says number rhymes, and we have some little ditties to help us remember how to write our numbers. So it might say around and back on the railroad track, 2, 2. So as you're writing around and back for your 2, you're going to try saying this little rhyme. Now I want to have a little disclaimer here, parents. It says a straight line down and then we're done. That's the way to make a 1. But the one we have on here isn't a straight line down and then we're done. So make sure when you're practicing with your child, it's just a straight line. Just a straight line down and then we're done, not the one like here. Okay? So it does show you how we want the letter or the numbers formed. Another tool that you can use to how to write numbers You could use this number line. That also has a shows you where we'd like you to start. It has an arrow to show where we would like you to start the numbers. You can also use this to, can you recognize the number? Can you point to the number 3? And can they find it? And then maybe you could put 3 pieces, Cheerios, or 3 pieces of candy, or 3 pennies out to match that. Can they find 1, 2, 3 to go with that? So you can do several different activities. There is a 0 to 20 on the back. If you have a student that's advanced in math, you could switch to this side. But for most of us, we're just going to want to use this side, 0 to 10, with number practice. Another activity that's going to come in your packet are some shapes, just some basic shapes. So there's a rectangle, a square, a circle, and a triangle. And types of things you can talk about. How many sides does a triangle have? How many corners does a triangle have? And then compare that to a circle. This has straight sides. This has one big curve. There's no straight lines. There's no corners here. And you can also, talk about the square is special because all the sides are the same size. So those are some things you can do with the shapes, and then compare, and maybe can they find these shapes at your house? Could they find a square? Could they find a circle? Could they find a triangle? Another packet we have are colors. We have lots of different colors. Of course, there's a gazillion different ones, but these are kind of the basic colors. So we have red and orange and pink and blue, kind of our normal color palette here. And we're not asking them to write any of these color words, but just identify. Do they know that this is red? Do they know that this one is blue? And then maybe same thing, can they find something in your house that's this color? Could they find something blue? Could they find something green in your home? So we're not worried about how to spell the words, just how to find them. Can they identify those colors? I'm going to switch gears just a little bit and bring out something not math related. This one is just talking about rhyming, and that's something we do a lot with, especially at the beginning of the year in kindergarten, is rhyming and listening for that same ending sound in words. So there are directions. This one's game happens to be called Clip the Rhyme, and there are directions, but I'm going to just give you a quick little example. So we have some picture cards here, and they recommend that maybe you don't start out with all of them. So I'm going to just put 3 sets of rhyming pairs, but I'm going to kind of have them mixed up so the child has to find what rhymes. And so they're going to look on here, and first you want to just identify everything. So you're going to name them with your child. There's a truck, there's a pan, there's a bun, there's a fan, there's a duck, and there's the sun. And then can they hear the same ending sound? So maybe they pick up a duck, and then they pick up the sun. Does that have the same sound at the end? Nope. But if I pick up a duck and a truck, duck, truck. Yeah, they have the same ending sound. So then I would put them back to back, and I'm going to take my clipper here and pinch them together, and then they have duck on one side and truck on the other. So then they see a rhyming pair. Another activity you could do with that comes with the game, but you could also make it in a memory match game if you just wanted to tip them all upside down so they can't see them. And then they could just pick up two of them and see if they get a rhyme. Bun, sun. Ooh, my very first one's a rhyme. So then I would have a match. So you could do a couple different activities with the same pictures.
Another exciting thing that we are going to learn in kindergarten, boys and girls, is we are going to learn our letters, and we're going to learn their sounds. Letters have a name and they have a sound. Parents, when they come to kindergarten, they don't need to know all of their letters, but they should know and be able to name the letters in their name. So as they're writing their name, please talk about the names of those letters. I have another thing in your packet that's going to go with letters and sounds. We have some little picture cards, and what you can do is just start out with listening for that first sound. Apple. What do you hear at the beginning of apple? Ah, ah. We've got another one. What do you hear at the beginning of pizza? Pizza. Listen for that first sound. P, p, pizza. As your child starts to match some letters with some sounds, there's some little buttons in here, and then they can start matching. Here, apple, ah. Here's the letter M. It says is that the first sound for apple? How about A? A says ah. Yes, apple, ah. The letter A. So then you can put the button on the letter A and start matching those sounds as well. Also in your packet, there is one more handout that I want to point out to you, and that is called What We Learn in Kindergarten. And there's two sides. There's a reading and a math side. And for this one, this is what we're going to learn in kindergarten. So don't confuse this with some of the other handouts that you're going to want to reference for kindergarten readiness. These are the things we're going to be working on all year in kindergarten together. So this will kind of give you an idea to help you as you work with your child throughout the year and they're bringing their things home from kindergarten. We are so excited for you to come next year. We're going to be having Kindergarten Roundup in August. Please mark those dates on your calendar, and we will see you soon.